Hey, how is everybody doing today? It is Wednesday. That means you are halfway through the week designated by the Julian or the Gregorian calendar, one of those calendars that somebody was like, this is how this works. Even though it doesn't, because look at February. Anyway, I digress. It's kind of what I want to talk to you about is actually procrastination. And obviously I was just procrastinating, talking about procrastination. I personally have been procrastinating pretty hardcore lately. Almost to the point where thinking about doing things is just giving me anxiety. Like that feeling in your chest where you're like, it's no bueno. So, I've been doing a lot of thinking and talking to people who claim they know what they're talking about, and trying to learn a little bit about procrastination and what it is that brings us to the point where we're like, crap, okay, it's due, whatever it is, homework, work from work, or children's things that we have to put together for their school, or whatever it is. What takes us to the last minute? I mean, we'll be real here. We all have lives, so yeah, we get busy, we prioritize, but sometimes we don't always prioritize those really important things. Like, I find myself with the really important things, like going, maybe not today, maybe tomorrow, and then shoot, it's now the day before. So, procrastination, from what I've learned and what I've gleaned and what I understand, is it's a form of control. And people are like, what is this crazy talk? You're literally not doing something, you're not controlling something. But if you think about it, you are. You're controlling whether you do it or not. You're controlling whether you want to do it. You're controlling whether you actually go do it. And you decide when to do it. So I find that in times where I feel particularly chaotic in my life, everything's up in the air, the Wicked Witch is riding her bicycle, and I'm in a house just spinning in circles, that I tend to procrastinate more on things that I should do. And usually those things are they have some emotional capacity to them. They have some kind of emotional exchange, I guess I'm trying to say, is like a paper that I am just kind of dreading doing. Well, that is something that I don't want to deal with those feelings, so if I don't do it, I don't have to deal with those feelings, right? There's usually some kind of emotional connection to our need for control. Not always, maybe not always, but a lot of times there are. So getting things done, if you're having a hard time getting things done, sit and think about why. What is it like? Be very specific. Think about what it is that you feel when you go to do that, or you think about doing it. Okay, if you feel anxiety, okay, well, why do you feel anxiety about that specific thing? Think about those things. Ask yourself, what is it about making little Susie's dress for the school play that is just keeping you from doing it? Is it a fear that you're not good enough to do it? That your handiwork isn't going to be good? Is there a fear of money? Like finances being an issue, and you don't want to face those feelings? I don't know. I'm just throwing out examples here. I know that I had a really rough semester, and thinking about doing the paper, which was in a class which was even more rough for most of it, gives me feelings of anxiety, of those old feelings. It's kind of like when you're assaulted, and someone tries to assault you, and you're doing field work, you're doing anthropological research, and now that anthropological data is just kind of chilling for years, because I can't bring myself to open it and feel those feelings again that I need to work through. So there's just some things to think about, you know, especially if you feel really stuck and that's frustrating in itself. Think about, you know, what it is that's stopping you. Dig deeper, think critically, and analyze what's going on. You might be surprised what's under the surface of the problem, because the reality is the presenting problem, procrastination, is never the actual problem. That's pretty much human nature. So I hope that you find a way to get motivated. Yay, motivation. Woo! I will be your cheerleader. I will totes be your cheerleader. You let me know, I got you. But I hope you find some motivation. And I hope that the rest of the week goes extraordinarily well. Things happen the way you'd like them to, or the way they need to, in a positive way. And that you remember that you're worth it. You're worth doing these things, and these things, no amount of self-doubt means that you can't do them. It just means you're afraid to do them. But you're amazing, right? For real. It's hard to swallow for some people, but you're incredible. You're talented, you're incredible, and you're surviving life every day. And, you know, for some people, that's all they can ask for. And I've lived that life for a while, and I get that. And it hurts to know that people are out there suffering like that, and that procrastination definitely plays into that too. But if you know you need someone to talk to you about motivation, maybe we can talk together about our lack of motivation. So I'm going to end this video now because I'm procrastinating ending the video. Maybe because I don't want to do the rest of my work. And I'll probably cue like Fire Kid, Star Kid, Firebringer. I don't want to do the work today. Maybe, we'll see. But anyway, for real, you're amazing. You're incredible. Go tell yourself that in the mirror until you believe it. And I will see you next time. Peace.